You are now listening to Shoot the Shit with your hosts, Seany Caulfield and Sal Licata. Enjoy the show. Woo!
What's up, you fucking marks? I'm here with Sal Licata and Seany Caulfield, and this, whatever this is, surreal. Hey guys, you know the podcast is called Sal and Seany Shooting the Shit? I'm changing the name to Sal and Seany are scared of shit. I'm a stallion, 6'5", 200 plus, so sexy. I got my cell phone on vibrate to hide the fact that girls texting me. Of all that, and then some tall, light, and handsome. And let me tell you something, we're gonna do an Irish car bomb. So my man, Licata, he's going to do one and deserve the ball. So guys, cheers. Play to your gals, I'll drink to this. All right.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 21 of Seany and Sal Shoot the Shit. I still don't know the name, but I'm trying. And I am your co-host, your major...
Are you all right?
I don't know what's going on today. I'm just like I'm captivated by these lights and but I am your favorite major mark, Seany Caulfield, and this is my co-host.
Sal is my name, Sal Licata. How are you? Every week. You would think it'd get less awkward as we go on.
I know.
21. Yeah, no.
But you're the one that makes it awkward. At least I'm just messing up, you know. But you're like, hey, I'm Sal.
Well, what am I supposed to say?
Hey, I'm Sal Licata. I'm on SNY. I'm on FW.
You could just introduce me, and you could say, and this is my co-host Sal. That's it. In this group, with the majority of, I don't need to introduce myself. You can introduce me. In this group, you are the celebrity, not me. Yeah, you're the guy.
I'm no celeb. Celeb. But
what are you talking about? All the people that come and meet you at the live shows and all that. You're the guy.
That's not a celebrity. That's just being a man of the people. You know.
If we go to a Met game, it might be a different story. But
True.
in this group, you're the guy, Sean.
True. But yeah, man, you're right though. I get it. It's weird. Like it is weird. Like even when you go to Met games, right? When people like recognize you, you're like, who the fuck am I? Like, why do you even care? Like, you know?
Well, speak for yourself. No, but I don't know. It's different, I guess, the levels of fame that people get to. Yeah. Where I'm at, it doesn't cross my mind. Like I still don't think when I go into a supermarket that anybody is going to
recognize you.
So it's almost like I get surprised every time. But the more it happens, the more you may be prepared for it eventually.
Yeah, yeah. I get that completely, but I can't believe it's episode 21. Like I can't even like. And to think it's like 5 months in, 5.5 months in is crazy from going back to when you messaged me like, hey, I think we could do a podcast together. Like, that's just crazy to me how fast time is flying, Sal,
Yeah, when did we start? September?
Yeah, we
October?
I think it was September because football just started. So it might have been yeah, it was September. Yeah, it must have been.
So it's almost right. So this will be the 6th month, I guess, that we'll be doing it.
Yeah. So it's wild. But previously on, guys, I got a couple. This is the most previously on I ever had. So Sal, myself, Sunil, and Raleigh, we went out to a bar in Suffolk County, and as Brian Myers calls us, we are the 4 horsemen of Suffolk County. And it was a really good time. We stayed for a couple hours. Raleigh kept sending us messages because I named the episodes like Friends episodes, like the one where, and he kept sending us voice messages like, this is the one where Sal dies.
Oh God.
He was trying to get Sal to drink and he wouldn't.
Raleigh is like, he looks like he's 60. He acts like he's 22. All he wants to do is do shots and party and drink. I'm like, dude, I got work tomorrow. Like, I can't be going. I got work tomorrow. I got a wife and a baby at home. Like, you're lucky I'm able to come out for a couple of hours here. But it was cool to go hang out with everybody.
No, it was awesome. I love Raleigh. I love Sunil, and it was good. And
I never met Sunil. That was my first time meeting Sunil. We had a good time.
yeah, it's good. That's my thing about people when you don't like when people judge somebody when they don't even meet them. To me, it's like funny, like because if you ever met Sunil, you would know that he's a good person and he's cool to hang out with,
Very quiet and kind of to himself. The complete opposite of the way he is in the group. The majority
in the group,
of the time.
exactly. Yeah. So it's like, hey, that's what it is, right?
Did you? I don't know if you noticed, Shawnee. Did you notice Sunil housing that bucket of 20 wings? I don't know if you saw that.
And then he got the wings, he got the fries, he got the fucking cheeseburger. I thought he was in a fucking eating competition.
How soon after he got home do you think you wrecked that burger? Because he took the burger to go.
He actually texted me like, bro, I didn't eat any the next day. He's like, bro, I didn't eat anything all day. I'm wrecking that burger right now.
That's hilarious. Food was great, by the way.
Bro, he ate those fucking wings like he was fucking like it was his last meal on death row. He was like,
and you didn't even really eat. You had like half a pretzel. That's it.
Bro, everybody thinks I eat a lot. I don't.
I wonder why.
I just, bro, in 2008, I had a real bad stomach blockage where they had to go through my nose and like suck everything out. It was really bad. Like I almost died. And ever since then, I've never been a big eater in general anyway, but ever since then, I really can't eat a lot in one sitting. It just,
wow.
Yeah, it just doesn't do it. But it's the soda and the snacks, right? So that's what like keep me like this. But
sugar.
Yeah, it's the sugar, baby. Sugar makes the world go round.
Sugar me, daddy. And that's
sugar me, daddy. But yeah, man, and let's talk about how much of a fucking Mark Sunil is. He's like, he hears you on the show say, "Hey, we'll be going to the bar Sunday," and I get a text, and he's like, "Shawnee, you going to the bar without me?"
I know. I mean, I guess then we have to invite him, right?
I'm just so he invited himself, but I love that I love that he came. He really was a good addition, but I'm just busting his chops. All right, next is KNS had Leapin' Lenny on, and Leapin' Lenny Poffo, the man that you had do the cameo for me. And
the genius. Now I liked him. I grew up,
genius.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Say
I was going to say, like, I remember him. You don't as a wrestler.
No,
or
I
as
don't.
A personality. I remember him. So,
yeah.
To me, that's still cool to be able to, whatever, that he's still out there, out and about, and send you that message. And then I saw you sent me this clip. So what'd you do? You got a signed photo?
So I got a signed photo from him, and I asked them, but they didn't see it, to put Hogan's a jerk on it. And,
really?
Yeah, but they didn't see my message. So
I probably wouldn't have written it anyway.
Yeah, I know. But and then Ken, who runs KNS, who's awesome, and Brian, who works there, as a major mark with him. So every time I write something, Brian goes, "Oh, Shawnee, one of my favorite major marks." And then Ken, I messaged him like, "Hey, can you do me a favor and ask him about this cameo?" So I knew it was coming, and I recorded it. And he basically just said like, "Yeah, I remember it. I remember doing it, and I just can't call Hogan a jerk."
Can you post that cameo in a separate clip on our YouTube channel? Because that thing, I think it needs to get more views.
Yes, I'll do that, Sal.
I know it's in the middle of an episode, but it is content. I mean, we have the vlog skis up there. I know it's not a vlog, but like Lanny Poffo leaving you a message, that one should be posted.
I agree. I'll post it separately for sure. It deserves it. And that was cool. And as I told you, me and my wife are at a new bank now, and part of the reason why I moved banks was because I didn't get any social media help. And I finally have that. The company that I'm with has a whole media, they own their own media team. And I was scheduled to come in last Thursday to do a video, my first intro video. I get there, and it's this beautiful, beautiful media studio. And I go in, I shake hands with the guy. He's like, "Come on, follow me." We go to the light room with the green room, and he's like, "Tell me about yourself." So I'm like, "Okay, my name's Seany Caulfield. I love wrestling." And he looks at me and he's like, "You love wrestling? Did I hear that right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I worked for the WWE for like 6 years, but I got laid off when COVID happened.
Wow.
And I was their videographer. I shot Kane, Undertaker, Cena, Edge. He's Roman Reigns. He's like naming them all. He's like, I shot all of them."
And you said, what about Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins?
He said, "Who the fuck are those guys?" So I did tell him, I said, "Hey, I'm in the Major Pod group," or whatever. I said,
Right.
And he's like, yeah. I didn't get to work with those guys because they were, I guess he came on after, I guess. I don't know, but or maybe he just worked with like the upper echelons. I'm just kidding. But
Seany, delete this.
But it's just a joke. But yeah, so he starts to tell me, like, "Hey, listen, like, that's a very niche market. You should make a video to the wrestling community, right?" So he goes and gets me. He had a WWE replica championship belt. And he's like, he starts putting like blue lights, red lights, and where he brings me to the dark room, and then he has me just shoot promo after promo after promo. And it's gonna be one video. He's gonna edit it into one video. And he was like slow-moing it. He had me walk to the camera and like point like Hogan did. And
You were doing wrestling style promos?
yes, and he's like, "Bro, this is gonna be a hit. Like, just wait. Like, I'm gonna hook it up for you." And he showed me the raw footage of a couple of them, and you have to see the quality of these videos, Sal. I am so excited to see these things, to see the video. It should be done by like later on this week or early next week. So I'm super excited for that. And Mark Sterling commented on it like, "You need to post these," and he never comments or likes any of my stuff. So that's how I knew. I was like, Mark, I know he's an editor and he loves videography, but it's going to be really exciting, and I'm excited for it. We just hit 200 subscribers right before we came on here, Sally.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. It's huge. In less than 21 episodes, we got 200 subscribers. That's 10 per episode. That's not so bad, Obviously we want to be more, but that's one of the Ask Us Anything questions today, so I won't go much into it. Tom Brady retired today. How do you feel about that?
I don't think I'm not buying it. I'll believe it when I see his ass on a couch or in a broadcast booth when the NFL season kicks off. And I do think he's trying to get his wife back, or his ex-wife back now.
So that's what I was saying. Like, if this is true and he really is retiring, like, to me, was this season that you played worth you losing your wife?
Yeah, great point, Seany. No, it's not. He sucked this year, or his team sucked this year.
First of all, even if it was a great season, even if he won the Super Bowl, is that worth losing your wife and kids?
Well, Super Bowl. No, but
he has 7. He has 7 of them.
Well, he's got what, 3, 4 kids? I mean, if I thought for sure that because of all the crap that he went through with his divorce, that like you got to make it worth your while. If you're gonna do that, you can't do it for 1 year. Like
For sure.
I thought
For
he'd be
sure.
coming back. Matter of fact, I really don't. I'm still not buying it. I think he's doing that now. I think he might decide last minute, start getting itchy. You know how it is. It's almost like, collecting. It's like, nah, I'm going to pass on that. Nah,
No, for sure.
and then
For sure.
a day goes on, a week goes on. You're like, oh man, I really do need that to complete and then you start justifying it. He'll be back. Brady will be back.
This guy's been in the league since I'm 10.
Right.
Like, it's just unbelievable. Like, it's unbelievable. We're never going to see anything like that again, in my opinion.
Right.
So it's a big day. And last but not least, guys, Bo still has the Raven cards for sale. If you're looking to buy awesome Raven cards, I'm getting my set. I'm gonna make a video once they show up. He just shipped the first bunch out. You can buy them at BEAUJAY.com, BoJ.com. Okay, guys, steel posts. So I'm gonna do this now, but Major Mark Joe Dumas, brother, JPD Customs, he said he posted a picture of the zombie sailor Danhausen,
right,
and so did Brian Dietz, another Major Mark, and this is what Joe had to say. Sad to say, upon inspection of my Danhausen figure, it seems to be a little cursed. The torso tattoo is chipping, peeling off in a couple spots, and the cape has left some red marks on the arms. I've seen nothing but praise for this figure, and most of it is amazing. But the tattoos seem to be water slide decals or something similar, and I'm pretty surprised and bummed about it. Looking forward to Series 2 and hoping for more great figures. Then Brian Dietz wrote, I've heard of sticky decals, just opened mine and the robe is stuck to them. Was able to remove half, but the other side is peeling the arm tattoos off. This fucking blows. So I
just love the way you read the whole thing the same way. This fucking blows.
I have my very own. I never want to get it out of context, so I always read the whole thing. I got my very own Zombie Sailor Toys Danhausen. It looks absolutely incredible, right? It really is.
You know what's incredible to me? The secondary market prices. Oh, now what's that?
So Danhausen, his whole shtick is like he steals human money and stuff like that, and he has a jar of teeth that he throws at people or spits at people.
He steals human what?
Money. Like he's not from this universe, Danhausen.
Oh.
Yeah,
so he steals money.
Yeah, money, but he calls it human money. Human monies,
Okay.
And it comes with a bag of money, a jar of teeth, and then two bundles of money. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
okay.
You had to order this in the pre-order to get this extra bundle.
Okay.
So I thought I ordered 4. So I end up, I'm like, okay, I'll just sell my other 2 and keep 2. So I sold those 2. And I look in the box when I go to ship the other 2, and I'm like, shit, I only got 3. So I'm going to keep this mint on card because I don't need it as of right now. But I am going to open this.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, there it goes.
Because I
don't care, but I know you're a mock guy.
I am. But I'll get another one to keep it on card.
When's the rest of Series 2 shipping, by the way, as I look at the back of that card there?
I don't know.
I want my Andres and my Bundy. I think that's the only one that I got. Or I got the one Andre and Bundy. But he didn't release the second Bundy yet, right?
No. So, all right. I just wanted to open it because I want to be very fair when we talk about this, Okay. So the cape is a wired cape. So you could actually bend it, you see?
Oh, cool.
Okay, hold on. Oh, it did stick. Look, hold on. You see it? It's stuck a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. But
Is it peeling anything off or no?
not okay. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get you to see that. Okay. Okay. I did that lightly.
Any marks on the fig or the cape, I guess? Looks pretty clean.
No
Yeah.
marks. No marks.
Look, man, Zombie is not messing around. I mean,
No marks. So I cannot say that there's a mark. And there's
I see. Wait, I see one. I can see it from here. One big mark.
Shut the fuck up.
One big mark wearing purple.
You fucking. That was hysterical. I got it right away.
I know
got
you
it
did.
right away.
Took you half a second. No, but it looks clean, right?
Oh man, it looks actually like it looks gorgeous. The tattoos are not coming off on mine, thank God.
That's a Joe Dumas problem. That's not a you problem.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah. Man, this figure's incredible, man.
Now, did Zombie make good on the one that was?
I'm sure he always does. He always
was it
does.
actually like messed up, or was it? Are we just nitpicking? Is it the
I
sticker that's?
I don't know, to be honest, but I've seen a couple where they have come off, but this one didn't. This one didn't come off. But I love how the cape is wired, because you can put the cape any way you want.
Right. That's cool.
So like you could put the cape like this, like he's holding it. You know what I mean? Like,
right. That's very cool.
You know, and
great idea.
You know, there's a up close look at it.
Yeah.
But it's incredible. Like, nothing on the back, but I honestly, I would say I give this figure a 10 out of 10. I would give this figure a 10 out of 10 easily.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like that beginning at the beginning anyway when he was releasing the photos of it. I know nothing about Danhausen or the character, but the figure looks sick.
It's like this robe alone is next level,
right? And
you could put it.
You need some time to play with that, or
yeah. Let me go to the bathroom. No, I've never seen a figure like so detailed to me. Like even on his like ear, like the black is on his ear, like how he does it in real life, you know?
Zombie is the best. It's not. Now let me ask you, what are you going to do with that? Because you're a mock collector, but now you have that loose. So what is your? Oh, okay. What does your loose?
I put it on my shelf.
Right, but you don't do Lucy's, or?
Yeah, I do. I have a bunch of Lucy's behind me.
Of Zombie?
I don't have any loose Zombie. No.
So you're just gonna have a cluster of random Lucy's up there?
Well, no, I have my random Lucy's up here from who I like, you know?
Well, okay, so it's a random Lucy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I have another Danhausen up there that I made, like that I got, like a custom Danhausen.
Oh, okay. So before you knew the Zombie, or
yeah. Before, because it was on his Patreon or whatever. You were able to get hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks way worse than the Zombie figure. If I'm being honest.
So they sold that. To be fair, I mean, it's not really like you can't really tell, but they sold this. It's not that bad.
Who?
The Zombie. I mean, the Danhausen that I have in my hand.
Who sold it?
Oh, Dave Wheeler did them. And they sold only like I don't know, 50 of them, and you had to be like first. They sold out within like 2 seconds.
Wow.
Because this is one when he didn't even have a figure coming. You know what I mean?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was before he had a figure coming. Yeah.
So it was huge. Like it was absolutely huge to get a figure from him, and like it even has the hands. Like I'm gonna curse
So
you.
that custom, then the bendy, right? The bendy was already released before Zombies.
Yes, yes.
It may have been announced afterward, but it came out first.
Exactly. So I have nothing but good things to say about this. Mine
That
came
looks
out
sick.
perfect, and
Those, I'm
Zombie
gonna say
crushed
it,
it
dude.
again.
Zombies figures are the best in the biz. Like the Mattel Elite Ultimate is up there as well. You know, I love the No Holds Barred set, which we're gonna be
Yep.
giving away. I know, but the zombie figures are second to none. Even with the guys who I know nothing about, they're great.
Yeah, I agree. And so next, did you see on the new Cody Rhodes, Mattel made an error on the back of the box? They spelled eluded with 2 L's, and then they put a sticker. If you look at the second picture, they covered it up with a sticker correcting the eluded. You see that?
I didn't know what I was looking for when you sent me this picture. Yeah, here I am now.
So look at the eluded with the 2 L's, and then the second with 1 L. Isn't that
so you
funny?
just peeled the sticker back, yeah.
Yes, like so they must have printed it wrong and then
What
just
a
popped the
pain in the
sticker.
ass. I would have just let it go with the 2 L's. Who cares?
I know, I agree. But
nobody would even notice. You think anybody's really noticing that?
Deep Freedom would have noticed for
yeah,
sure.
of course, that's it. Right.
But I get it. Like you're right. Nobody else would have noticed. Nobody. But I respect it. I respect that they fixed it, but it means
me too.
nothing, The next thing is Matt is selling his number 1 serial number 1 Major Mark belt. I think it's a FWF belt, and he wanted 20. Now he wants 2,000. He wanted 2,300 at first, and he put it up, and nobody bought it. And then he edited it and said, if you guys, if somebody buys this within 1 calendar year, you could come and do an entrance with me at a live show.
Are you gonna buy it?
No, hell no. But I hope somebody buys it for Matt. I do, but I don't know. I just find it funny that like that he's offering that on everything now. Any high ticket items, he's like, I'll. It was funny on the pod this week. They were speaking about he changed Major Mark's lives by doing that.
By doing what?
Travis Hotard, who bought the robe, he was like, "You changed my life, and thank you so much for letting me walk out."
Him come out.
And I love Travis. He knows I'm busting his chops, but I mean, come on, that is freaking hysterical. So Brian and Mark start ragging on Matt, like you just change Major Mark's lives every day.
Yeah.
So I put up the meme 1-800-SAVE-A-MARK and put in the arms of a broski. Like you know what I'm talking about, right, Sal? Like the dog commercials.
Oh, yeah. Save, adopt a pet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I edited it and put Travis's face on the dog and Broski's face on the singer. It was so funny. But yeah, that was cool.
What's this next one you got for me here? I'm curious.
So the next one is my friend.
And by the way, the belt hasn't sold yet, right?
No. Just like those Reebok shoes with the smelling of the madness.
Macho, yeah, right. Can you smell the madness? I'll give 300 if so. You should offer him now $150 for each one. He said we turned you down for 500, right?
Yeah, he did. I did 500 at first. Yep.
Right, send him a message. I'll give you $150.
And if it doesn't smell like madness, $50 each.
Yeah, right.
So this next thing is my friend Sean in Japan. I think he's in China. Actually, China. I'm sorry, he's in China. He came out with his toy line, KWK, and he sent me this. I think it's public knowledge, this picture. I got to ask him before I post it. But it's comparing the Kamala figure that he showed to a Hasbro. Because everybody was saying that the Hasbros are not in scale with it, And it's not exactly in scale, but by this picture...
Who's the figure? What's the other figure next to Kamala?
I don't know who that figure, but that is a regular Hasbro size figure.
Okay.
So he's trying, in this picture, he's comparing the size. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. And the Kamala is his toy line?
And the Kamala is his toy line. Did you see the Kamala yet?
No, I'm looking at this picture. Is that it?
Bro, that's the toy. It's unbelievable.
It looks real.
Bro, unbelievable. I'm going to send it to you after all the pictures. It's unreal. Unreal.
Yeah, that looks real. I had to look at it 5 times. Like, is this a picture of Kamala or is that an actual figure?
It comes with like 2 of his masks and bro, you're gonna be blown away, Sal. Wait till I send it to you.
Right.
I am so excited to see this line because Sean is a real collector. Like his collection is insane. So he really has passion for it. You know what I mean? Like there's no way he's putting out a shit product. No way. I would bet my life on it. Next is the SummerSlam Elite Hulk Hogan with the G.I. Joe mask.
I didn't order it yet. I feel like because I've got like 6 damn orders with them, and I'm just waiting for like a major shipment. It's not going to come because stuff is either back ordered or pre-ordered, and I put it all on one. So it's annoying. And I don't want to have another order, especially a pre-order. Like, what's the harm if I just wait? Is this figure going to get sold out?
No, because I did the same thing with the Mr. America. You know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting on that too. Because then you buy it and there's like 10 sales, and you're like, I could have saved $10, and bought a hat from Live 15.
Right. I don't even necessarily care about the sales, but you're right. Believe it or not, Shawnee, I don't even care about the sales.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I missed it.
I said you could have saved $10 and bought a hat from Live 15.
I knew you were going to go there at some point. I tried to beat you to it. But I don't care about that. I care about I don't want outstanding orders. I want to order something and I want to have that item shipped to my house. Is that too much to ask? Like Mattel, the thing goes on sale, I order it and it is shipping to my house. That's how it should be. I don't want to have these outstanding orders, and I get so many of them with Ringside, but I do want that figure.
Yeah, even Bendy's have been like that for the most part. Like you order it within a week or 2 weeks, you have it. So
that's because Kinnick is the man.
Kinnick is the best. So
is it Kinnick or Kinnick?
It's Kinnick, I think.
But they call him Kinnick.
Yeah, but it's easier. He just accepts it at this point. Everybody calls him Kinnick,
right.
But it is Kinnick. Yeah.
Okay.
So next is Mark Bitters. I don't know if you ever saw this, but that's his kayfabe name. But Mark Bitters is the referee in FWF, and he's reffed so many like big matches and stuff. It's kind of cool. I would love to have him on one day. But after I saw when I first joined the group that he owns this hat that was on the monster truck that Macho drove or whatever. Right. And he had it, he got it somehow. I don't know the exact story, so I don't want to say. But the WWE must have reached out to him and said, hey, we'll refurbish it if you let us put it on display at the Royal Rumble. So they did. And it looks phenomenal. Like, I'm so happy that it's brought back to its like beginning look.
Did he get it back now?
He's gonna get it back, I'm sure. You know, he probably loaned it to the WWE for the event.
And where the fuck is he gonna put it?
He's had it for more.
I know, but now that it's refurbished and looking like new,
in a garage, you could put it in a garage.
Dude, that thing is huge. I hope he puts it in a garage.
It looks like it's in his garage, like where he's with the picture. Like on the bottom left picture, it looks like it's in his garage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's really nice refurbished.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Would you buy that?
I'm jealous. I was gonna say I'm jealous. I don't know if I would buy it.
Yeah, because what would you do with it?
That's the only thing is like, what do you do with it? You can't show it off to anybody. Like, it's gonna be sitting in a garage somewhere. But it is cool to say that you own it, right? You know,
right?
Especially if you're a big macho guy. Like, man, like I remember those tow trucks, those monster trucks, and how big they were back in the day in the 90s. Like, monster trucking was huge in the 90s.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, because you were drinking Zimas in a park somewhere.
What do you know about Zimas? Zimas.
You Long Island kids were getting
I was going to
drunk.
say, is that a Long Island thing?
It is. Yeah, it is. I only know about it from my wife. But like you would be drinking Zimas, getting arrested on a golf course,
no,
running from the cops.
A school baseball field.
But next is the gizmos and it's Mitch's company, Grapplers and Gimmicks. He revealed that the drawings of the Godwins. He signed the Godwins.
I don't know who they are.
So I guess we're not going to talk about this one because I don't know either.
Oh, okay. I mean, I saw him post a picture of it. I feel like I've heard of them before, but I don't know who they are. They look like, similar to Hillbilly Jim, who I know.
Yeah, I guess we'll do follow-up next week, and I'll do some research,
So this is 95 through 2000. That was the exact times I had no clue as to what was going on.
Yeah, I started in 98, so I wouldn't have known,
Well, it says 98 to 2000.
95 to 2000.
I'm sorry, yeah, I'm sorry.
So, right. I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing them, to be honest. So, I don't know if they were in WCW
the renders look pretty cool. And it's nice to see that Mitch took the advice of Broski and stopped showing renders.
Yeah. He's showing 30. He's even showing art that like his daughter did, like from my look at my new figure.
Broski's like, Mitch, I beg you, please stop. And
no,
it's like, okay.
And he's shooting at them out as he speaks. He's like, no, I won't do it.
Meanwhile, did you see there was a post from Zombie? I don't know if you sent this to me or I saw it in the group where he was taking not a shot, but he was just basically saying like, we don't do what other companies are doing. He didn't say Mitch specifically, but everything that we do, we have lawyers and all that stuff and making sure we have naming rights.
I saw that.
Yep. Dude, it makes me worry that Mitch is not buttoned up here.
I don't think like what is
the rights to these characters? If
it's the Smoke Train, he owns the rights.
No, but
you mean the other characters?
Yeah, not just him, right? The other guys, right? Does he own the rights to these guys? Like actually own it, or is he trying to just go under the radar?
This is a serious question, okay? Do you think the WWE gives a fuck about the Godwins?
No, but if something, let's just say that they got wind of it somehow, that somebody's making money off of a toy line using and I don't know, the Godwins or Abed Johnson, whatever, they will cease and desist and he will be screwed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that,
I'm just going based off because I don't know the inner workings of it. I hope that Mitch knows what he's doing here. We'll trust that. Yeah. As difficult as that may be.
But I see what you're saying, Sal, for sure. I get it.
Well, you saw the post from Zombie, right?
I did. Yeah, I did. It was a shot. For sure, it was a shot. I don't think he was just going at Mitch, though. I think he was just saying in general, like, hey, like I have all my, like I don't have to worry about a thing,
Right.
and which I get. You have to be covered if you're that, if you're
Right.
that big. Did you hear my song that I made about Broski sang it on the pod this week? Did you see it?
No. No.
So there was a song that Joe Hendry did, and it was calling the boys bitch, like Edge's bitch. Like he made a song about them being Edge's bitch. And I made a remix and I posted it. And I said, Zombie's the king of the figures, and now he's rich. But to me, I will always love bitch, the bitch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
and then Broski sang it on the pod. It was so funny.
That's great. That's a good one from you, Shawnee.
I was happy, like he was so popped that he remembered it. You know what I mean? Like, all right. Next is the retro line. What do you think about these, Sal? These 4 retros?
I love it. I can't wait to get them in hand. I'm hoping that they're at my house when I get home today. Again, they're not my exact cup of tea, but I'll live with Luger and Doink to get Valentine and Tugboat. Really, I want the Tugboat.
Yeah, Luger is the one that I don't care about the most.
Well, they did release a Lex. I know it's not USA Lex, but they did release. Hasbro released a Lex.
Yes.
I'll tell you though. So I was just looking at close at this pic. They don't look good.
What do you mean, their faces?
Yeah, I know why Tugboat's making that face.
Yeah,
it doesn't look good, and I just hate the body style on Lex. I get why they did it, and that's fine. The Valentine looks awful. I think the hair looks awful on Valentine. Does it not?
But if you look at the picture, it really does. He looks like that.
I have a custom that looks much better than this does.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't.
What is it? Business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah, I mean, maybe his face does look like. I don't know. The whole thing is.
I see.
Either way, I'm excited for it.
I see what you mean. It looks like he has a wig on.
And I hope that guitar is better than the fucking one that they had with Elias.
I think they said it's the same Elias guitar,
which doesn't come together. It falls apart. It's terrible.
So I think they said that it is that guitar, and the boys were upset about it.
Yeah, because the thing, you can't touch it without it falling apart.
Yeah, so I think that is the same guitar, but I can't confirm because I don't have it yet. But yeah, that's it. I'm excited to get it. I'm gonna order it soon, and I'm excited. All right, guys. This week in collecting. So on the pod, there was about 20-minute interview with Steve from Power Town. I have to say, I absolutely adore Steve from Power Town. He is so honest, from what I can tell, and I have pretty good reading skills. He's so honest and transparent, and he was talking about the issue with Matt and all that stuff. And he not only is working to be better, but he actually, the orders that were gonna being shipped already, he turned the boat around and sent them back.
Wow.
So he's gonna have them. It's gonna take longer for us to get the figures now, but at least they won't break when they do. You know what I mean?
What a pain in the neck that must be. But so he's gonna turn those. He's gonna repair those.
Yes, he said that they're gonna find a way to fix it. From what I heard, I don't know if
they're
I heard
already
it right,
packed and ready to go.
Yeah, they're already on the boat. They're already on the boat over. See, to me, listen, they're going above and beyond. They don't even need to do that.
Right, but how was that even possible?
I don't know. I don't know the logistics of it, Sal. But it's incredible. And I think everybody has to remember it's their first figures. Like, it's not like Mattel where they're on their 100,000 line, right? Like, this is their first ever figures that they're making. And I know they've been in the business before, but
right.
It's way different now. Way different now, you know?
Yeah. I give him credit for doing it. I hope that they don't take a bath on this. I'm sure it's not going to be
Oh,
financially beneficial to them, but that's a major redo. Like,
it's a power move, baby.
good one, Tony. I
He
like it.
literally said, "I love." He said he said it straight up. The customer is if the customer speaks, I will always listen. That's what he said.
Smart
And
businessman, and whatever money he loses now, he'll make up for it in the long run with having that type of
100%.
mentality.
And if that was Zombie would have told everybody that they're fucking marks and they should go fuck themselves.
Right.
Like, so that to me is like, it's so smart. It's so smart. And listen, I don't.
I'm getting the sense you're not really a fan of Zombie.
That's not true. I like Zombie. I like Josh. I like Josh the person. I don't like Zombie the businessman.
Well, all I know is his product is top notch. I don't care. I'll ignore his. I don't give a shit what kind of games he gets into with the people
And
online.
you're part of the problem though, right? Because you're accepting that behavior though, because he has a.
Well, I'm
great
not
product.
accepting the behavior. I'm doing it for me. I want, if he has a figure that I want, I'll buy the figure. I'm not blindly supporting him. As a matter of fact, I only bought 2 figures from this most recent line. I only bought the ones that I wanted from the first line. Like, I don't care about him personally. He's producing a product
like
that I like.
I get it. I get that. It's like we were talking about this. Like, even with musicians that do bad stuff, like we still like their music, right? So I separate.
Well, do we know all the people at Mattel or whatever? Do we know if they're good people or not?
Absolutely not. So clear it up. I don't have a problem with Josh at all. I've spoken to Josh at length at Live 11. I really like him. I adore him. But the Zombie business side, I don't like, because I'm in a very customer satisfactory business, and I know like it's just the shit that I've seen him write. It's just like, oh my god, like like what was going through your mind, like saying how rich he is and things like that. Like nobody cares.
Well, that's stupid. That's stupid stuff. The bedside manner. He just doesn't seem like a nice person when he's dealing with. He doesn't deal with criticism or hate well.
That's it. It's
something that you have to. I don't think he's a bad guy, but
I agree.
When you start talking about how much money you have, like, that's a turnoff as far as your character goes.
I agree, Sal. Absolutely.
And I get wanting to do it. Believe me, we've all been there before. I mean, look at some of my Twitter mentions. Of course. You got to be above that.
Of course. Like I told you, I read my emails like 4 times before I send it, because I don't want it to come off even how I feel sometimes. Even though I want it, I want to shake somebody, I don't do it, And sometimes you got to just, my dad always told me, some days you got to eat shit, Sean, and he's right,
Right.
But yeah, so that's what I had to say about that. I just want to thank good brother Danny Ray in the group. He hit me up yesterday and he's like, Sean, do you want to buy the Hornswoggle gnome? I've been looking for the Zack Ryder gnome I have?
Yeah.
So they made a Hornswoggle one of Dylan. And I've been looking for this thing for a year at least. And Ryan Purvis just got one off eBay at a really good price. He got the prototype one. And I was like, oh man, I missed it, but I was happy for him. And Danny bought it after him. And then Danny reached out to me and said, Shorty, do you want this before I send it to the group? And I was like, absolutely. And he gave me a great brother price, and it's going to be in the mail soon. And now I have a Hornswoggle to match my Zack Ryder gnome, which I
love it. Looking forward to seeing that.
Super excited about,
That's cool.
And he said, don't worry, I won't. I'll make sure I ship it right and not come broken like the Ryder one.
Oh my god, yeah, right.
Okay. So there's this company. You're gonna love this, Al. There's this company called KGust61, and you could buy these cards at KGust61.bigcartel.com. So I ordered 2 sets of these, And with each set, these are out of 10. So you got random ones out of 10 with each one.
Who are they?
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's one. Okay.
And Bob Backlund.
Oh, okay.
All right. And that's the individual numbered cards. And then look at this set. You're gonna love this, Sal. So it comes in like a tiny box with Japanese writing, I think.
Right.
Sure, Chinese writing, not sure.
Oh, cool.
All right.
That's pretty cool. Oh, I love it. The old school. That's bad. That's badass, dude. Who's that? Charlotte?
Trish Stratus.
Oh, okay. I can't see. You got to hold it a little to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
And now, what do you do with these? This is like a deck of cards?
Yep. Edge. And then look, this is all $1 Million Man, Rey Mysterio, CM Punk, Kane. Oh, hold on, let me just get over here. Owen Hart, Hulk Hogan.
Nice.
Let me get Andre the Giant.
Yeah, I love that. Old school.
Let me go through and get some good ones for you. Hold on.
Now, what are you going to do with these? Do you send them in to get graded?
Paulie Heyman. No, you just keep them. I don't think they grade these.
Did you order those figures, by the way? The Heyman and Target? Oh, Bobby Heenan.
Yeah. Bobby Heenan, and now the black set. Ric Flair. Look how cool these cards are, Sal.
Yeah.
Like, they are so freaking cool. Like, Harley Race.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's just a great like set. Like when I saw it, I was like, I gotta get it. Bruiser Brody. It's everybody. Vader, Kevin Nash.
And it's from Japan?
And I think the guy's over here.
Oh.
But he makes them. And I guess I don't know if he's a big Japanese guy, but a young Jericho. But it's cool. Like I would play cards with these one day. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
that's pretty cool.
And I got two. I'm gonna keep one in the box. Because in the last set. Oh, and this is the artist. And he signed it. And he signed it.
That's cool.
His name is Kevin Gust. Kevin, 14 out of 20. Oh, wow, 14 out of 20. So he signed.
There's only 20?
There's only 20 of the cards he signed, yeah. So, guys, go support him. And thank you, Kevin, if you end up watching this. Thank you so much, man. You killed it. I didn't even know I got the signed one.
That's cool.
Until just now. But yeah, what a great set. What a great set.
What did that run you?
$45 each.
Okay.
So, and like I said, I got the extra card, the clear card.
Right.
You know, well worth it. I would pay $60 for them, to be honest.
Whoa. I'd pay like 33, maybe.
You would pay 35
yeah.
Max. The Royal Rumble, Sal. I know this was your first time and my first time in 20 years watching the Royal Rumble. What did you think about it?
Well, it was not my first time. It was just I haven't watched it in. I'm trying to think of. I don't remember the last time I watched it, but I was not into wrestling or have not been into wrestling at all. But I did get caught up in the excitement of hoping to see Broski come back, and I was like, screw it, I'll watch it anyway. And that was it. I was legitimately only watching for that and Chelsea, so I checked out after those two things.
I love, like, so obviously I was disappointed that Matt wasn't in it. I still think that he's gonna come back. I know you guys don't, but I still think that he's gonna come back at some point. But then when Chelsea came in, she's playing like a Karen as her gimmick. Like, that's her gimmick, is a Karen. Right. And she's yelling like, I'm gonna win it, everything, I'm gonna win it all. and she looks so good, and like she's just a sweetheart. Have you ever met Chelsea?
No, you've met her?
I met her a bunch of times. Uh, like when she was with Matt at signings and stuff. I never went out of my way to get anything signed, but she is a sweetheart, like an absolute sweetheart.
I watched her on Tough Enough like live. Do you remember Tough Enough or no?
I remember Tough Enough, but I didn't know she was on it.
Yeah, I had no idea that. So I remember watching that season live.
Yeah,
and then I found out, listening to the pod or in the Facebook group years ago, that she was that same girl. I was like, holy shit, I had no idea.
Well, I gotta go
Chelsea...
back. I gotta go back and watch it. I had no idea she was in
great,
Tough Enough.
Dude. That was I don't remember watching all the seasons, but that was great.
Wow, is that why Triple H has such a sentimental attachment to all of them?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. She didn't win, but she was
there. She went to NXT.
Right, so they probably signed her afterward.
After.
I think the girl that won actually that year was that girl Sarah, if I'm not mistaken, that recently just passed away. Do you know?
Oh, yes, I know who she is. Yes.
I think that was the same season. I could be getting it mixed up. And I also want to say that Velveteen Dream dude was Patrick, I think is his name.
He just got arrested or something.
He did?
Yeah, he was fighting a cop, and like the cop like got him and went to arrest him because he wouldn't show his ID, and he just starts going like yelling at them. Yeah,
such a shame, dude. I don't know anything about him other than from Tough Enough, and I remember watching it thinking this guy is the best on the show, bar none.
By far,
he should win, and he didn't. But whatever. Yeah.
What movie is it? There's nothing worse than wasted talent.
Yeah.
Such a shame, man.
But anyway, you got to check Chelsea out, and I'm pretty sure that was it. So
yeah, I'll go back. I'll go back on the cock and watch it.
She's a big hockey fan, I believe, from Canada. You'll go back what?
On the cock and watch it. On the Peacock. The Peacock.
Why they have Tough Enough on there?
Yeah.
I don't want to pay the $4.99 though. As a matter of fact, I want a refund. Can you give me your passcodes?
Broski, give this man his refund. He wants it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Ask us anything. Oh, by the way, I won the raffle. Papa
Cody
Bear.
Rhodes.
Yeah, I won $300 in a raffle. It's my first time winning in a raffle like this. And I was number 30. And once I got 30, I was like, oh, there's such a high chance I'm gonna win, And then when Cody came out, everybody's like, oh, you're gonna win. And I'm like, It looks like that, but shut up. And Logan came back in out of nowhere, Logan Paul. And I was thinking in my head, if Logan gets eliminated, it's just him and Gunther. There's no way Gunther's winning. He's the IC champ right now. So there's no way they're going to do that. So I was pretty happy about that. That was awesome. So, all right, guys, ask us anything. We just got 2 questions. What are your goals for the podcast?
Great question. You want to answer that first?
Yeah, I'll answer it. We started off with different goals that we have now, I believe. But our goal is to never, one of those goals is to never, ever, we do it for fun. And we enjoy talking about this. And it's an hour of our week that we get to just bullshit about toys and wrestling. And it's an escape. Especially for you and me, you talk about sports all day and every day. So, but for me, it's an escape as well, because it's an hour. I don't think about anything else going on in my life.
Right.
But I would be lying if I didn't say that, maybe one day we could be on the Major Pod as a spinoff or something, or we can keep growing and make it something ourselves. something along those lines.
I definitely think the first goal was the one that is correct, that we just wanted to have fun. I needed an outlet ever since the group and listening to the pod and all that. I needed, the same way that I needed one for sports, which is why I do sports talk stuff.
Yeah.
I needed an outlet to talk about my passion for collecting. It took a while to figure out how I was going to make that happen. Shawnee, you stuck out in the group to me, so I thought you were somebody that we could have some fun together and make a mark in the group of the podcast. So that was the goal, is just to have fun with a passion project for you and I. Obviously, the ultimate goal, I think, and I don't even know if this is realistic for me personally, who's busy in my own life, you with your stuff that you got going on, but I do think ultimately it would be cool to be a part of that family, the Major Pod family. And we don't have a specific format or like do anything off of that show, but I do think that, we're in the Facebook group. This is where people listen and watch in the Facebook group. I would love to do, for example, a live show and open up for them by doing a podcast, a half-hour show, or close for them during a live show. I think that's the ultimate goal.
I agree. I really never thought about those things that you just said. But I think we would be the perfect openers for a show. I think it would be great, And but I agree. But
the warm up act. I don't know, just those are things, the way that you would, if you're doing this passionately and you love collecting, and we love both those guys in the group, you want to be a part of it. That's the way that I would explain it. Now, does that mean that it's going to happen or has to happen?
No,
absolutely not.
No, yeah. And that's what I think we came in pretty realistic about that. Hey, if it happens, it happens. Who gives a shit? If it doesn't happen, who cares? It's not gonna make or break us. That's
Correct.
The thing, So, but I like I said, I want people to just give it a chance, because everybody that I've known that's given it a chance has loved it and watched every week after, so I think it's just that, but I agree 100%. And the next one is, are you going to have any merch or live shows?
Well, I mean, we just talked about the live shows. We're not going to do any live shows on our own, I wouldn't imagine. What we'll do is we could do vlogs and go fig hunting with people from the group if they want to hang out. The more the merrier. We've already done it a couple of different times, kind of just by accident. But I would love to do that with more people and make it more inclusive or fun, just to go out like anybody else, because we share that passion. So why not go to whatever Time Warp, whatever store that we go to, meet up a little bit and do a little vlog ski. But no, we would never do
with a bunch of listeners or whoever wants to come,
Right. I would never do a live show unless it were to do it with, the boys as a pre-show or post-show.
I agree. And to me, I think maybe this could be a good idea, but maybe we could do a live show in the terms that we have people come on the Zoom with us and listen live.
Yeah, that's a good point. Right. I was thinking live as in live in person.
No, that's what I meant by that question. Yeah.
But no, that's a good one. We could definitely do a live broadcast. I don't know how you would
just send out. You just Mark does it. You just send out the link.
We do this with multiple Zooms. Yeah.
And then they just keep it muted until they ask questions and stuff.
Right.
But that would be a great idea. I would love to do that.
We definitely should do that. That is cool.
Yeah, I think it would be great. Like I said,
and the merch, you could make up a couple of T-shirts. No, I mean,
yeah, for sure. So I'm thinking about what would sell the most. What do you think would sell the most?
I don't know, and I don't know how much you'd have to. Look, if you want to invest in the show just for fun, we could do it. It's not going to be a money making.
Oh, we're not. I wouldn't do it to make money. I would just do it so that people could wear stuff.
Right.
I was thinking about maybe hats. Maybe getting hats. People wear hats all the time. So
whatever happened with those jackets you were going to have made for us?
I have the design that JPE did for us. Yeah.
Okay.
So I haven't made it yet. I've been lost, but I'm gonna have it made. Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Not that we need.
those are something that we can't like because they're going to be expensive. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay,
so we can't mass produce those.
Right.
You know, but that would be cool.
I think you start simple with T-shirts, or that would be it. Yeah, T-shirt or hat, probably.
Yeah, T-shirt or hat, and man, like the BWF that Joey and JPE do, where the video game, they have some cool merch. They have like flags. They JPE gave me 2 coasters at Live 15.
Do people buy it?
Yeah, some people buy it. Yeah, I bought some stuff. So like,
yeah, but you're a mark.
You know, I forgot who it was, but somebody asked me, oh, yeah. So somebody asked me like what a mark was and stuff, and I explained it to them. Like how the carnival, like all these terms are from old carnival stuff, you know?
Right. Oh,
like,
right.
I even had to learn. I even learned that myself when I started getting back into wrestling. I was like, what the hell is a mark? I never heard that before,
Right.
you know? But yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, and that's it. And next week, Jamie Silverberg will be joining us because Sal is going to be in Aruba, and we hope you have a great time, Sal, and have a safe trip.
Thank you.
And it's going to be a shit show. Have you ever spoke to Jamie?
No, just through Facebook.
He is a lunatic. He is a lunatic. He told me he had his own podcast with Kevin Matthews and someone else, Pat Buck. And like he was like, bro, like we had to take it down because it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't fit for somebody with like a professional job, the stuff they were talking about and stuff, you know. But Jamie has stories for days, man. You know,
have fun with him, and I hope that when we come back, we could have him some point down the road as a guest. I'd like to do that.
Yes, me too. I would love that. Yeah,
there's a lot of people actually that I want to start doing that with. Maybe we'll do one each month.
Right? That's what I was thinking of. Like, so we're gonna make a list, and I figured Sal will make a list. You make your list of who you want. I'll make my list. We get like 5 names on it. And then we just bang it out, you know, one person a month, you know?
Okay.
All right?
All right, bro.
All right. Is that it?
I think I'm good.
All right. We're out.